Well, Joe Zadeh is the vice president and head of Airbnb Experiences, and the experience he recommends is Culinary Travel. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Let's talk about these travel experiences, cooking travel experiences.
Well, Airbnb experiences in general are 2 to 3 hour activities hosted by locals, and the holidays are a great time to announce our special line of Airbnb cooking experiences. These are short activities that are hosted by locals who have really special recipes. We have over 3,000 of them all around the world. And you go and you make a meal together and you eat together and go really deep into culinary tradition. So you learn how to make pasta with a grandma in Italy, or you can learn how to make a bento box in Japan or tortillas in Mexico City.
Well, what made you think of this idea? Because, of course, Airbnb travel is an experience all by itself, but cooking with a family, pretty clever.
Yeah, I mean, it's all part of our experiences program, and we have some of the world's best homegrown hosts that love to share their tradition and their recipes with travelers from all around the world.
What are your travelers saying? What kind of feedback are you getting from these experiences?
Our travelers love them, and they're growing very fast. Just food on Airbnb experiences has grown over 160% in the last year.
Wow. And
so people really enjoy them, and they make new friends, and the hosts like them too. Some of our hosts making, for example, grandma making pasta in Italy is making $11,000 per month teaching travelers how to make pasta.
That sounds like a pretty good deal. What are some of the most unique or interesting experiences available?
Well, we have some pretty unique ones, such as learning how to make food with bugs in Los Angeles, which is always a favorite for locals. And, you know, in Lisbon, there's a former wrestler turned drag queen chef, and they host a drag queen cooking party every week where you get dressed up and you make great food together. And really, there's something for everyone on the platform with 3,000 experiences to choose from.
And can we go onto the Airbnb site to see what's available?
Yes, they're all available today. We have a couple hundred brand new ones, and each of them have been vetted for making sure they have culinary traditions. And because we care so much about these homegrown cooks, we're also today announcing a talent search for the 100 best homegrown cooks in the world. And if you apply and are selected, you'll get an all-expenses paid trip to Italy where you can learn how to perfect your family recipe and alongside professional chefs like David Chang.
What sorts of information does a person have to provide in order to apply to be one of the best homegrown cooks?
They share a lot about the story of their food. So we're not just looking for people who have like recipes from a cookbook. We're looking for really family traditions. And so, you know, did you used to make tortillas with your grandma in Mexico? Or is there this thing that's been on a recipe card for generations that you've been learning how to make? And if you know a friend or you want to nominate yourself, you can feel free to do that.
And do they need to send a video along with their other information?
Well, they can go to airbnb.com/cooking, which is where you can book all of our cooking experiences, and we have more information about what to submit in order to send your application in.
Thank you so much for being with us, Joe. Happy holidays to you.
And thanks so much for having me.
Thank you. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.